วัสดีทุกคนวันนี้วันอาทิตย์ค่ะเป็นวันที่ค่ะ so I just got back from the first Cal event at Union Mall. I was there all day, got there at 6:30 in the morning. The doors opened at 11 and then the show was at 5. Now, I wanted to make this because I think I made a similar video like this last year when I went to the Earth Mix event. But there's not a lot of information about how to go about going to these free mall or event meets. Alright, so just for everybody to know, this is a 101 of how to go to a fan meet that's public, that's free, and how to not, well, I can't guarantee you won't get run over. So like I said, I got there at 6:30 in the morning. The event didn't start till 11. I wasn't sure how early people were going to be lining up. I wasn't sure if the mall did that thing where they open the mall, but the shops aren't open. Wasn't sure if they did that. So I got there at 6:30. Nobody really showed up until about an hour later. That's where I met a girl named Jules, who's also a teacher here. And then I started seeing more people show up more around like 8 or 9. I had a missed call. I don't know whose number that is. So we noticed people coming in and going down to the second door. Now, Union Mall, the thing about malls is there's multiple entrances. Okay, we weren't sure which entrance was going to be good. One guy was telling us to go up by the BTS and then go up on the second floor and then go down the escalator, and that's the faster route. And I was like, how is that the faster route? Because that's one thing. If you know where the event's going to be and you have time, look at the event space before you go. I did the day before, or 2 days before, and the good thing I did, because the mall was huge. There's like a walkway across the street to go to the other part of the mall. Make sure you know the layout before you go. So we found the doors. They were, as you saw, they were lining up their stuff, even though once the doors opened, everyone started running, and I am not. So we had our stuff lined up, so we were right in front. Once they said it was okay for us to go, everyone started running to get a good spot. Now, when you go, it is important to bring something to write your name down on or bring something to save your spot, or both. I brought sticky notes. You grab a sticky note. Most people brought tape. You write your name on it, you put it down on the spot where you are, and you can put your stuff there, or you can just put your stuff there. Nobody's going to move it. Nobody's going to touch it. And that's the good thing about events here in Thailand. If you have your spot saved and it's there, your stuff's there, nobody's going to touch it, nobody's going to move it, okay? And once your stuff is there, you can pretty much walk away until the event starts. No one's going to bombard you, but they are going to get in your personal space. That's just one thing you're going to have to deal with. Especially if they're not like right in the front. Like if you're like, we were in the front and then there were people behind us. And some of the people behind us, I could feel them like using my shoulder to hold their phone, or they were just moving, so they kept hitting my back. Unfortunately, that's just what happens, especially in that kind of smallish space. And for some reason, when it comes to like lines and stuff, and I noticed this at LOL, they really don't have an idea of what personal space is, especially if they're like fans from other places. Because when I was in line at LOL getting my merch, the person behind me would not stop getting extremely close to me. Like, quite literally, every time she moved or turned, she was like hitting me or hitting my bag. And I was like, this is a cue. This is prepaid stuff. It's not going anywhere. You're getting closer. I don't understand why you're so close to me. And I would move close. I would move away, and then she'd move closer. And I just started putting my foot out, and she stopped getting so close to me because she was tripping over my foot. But that is your information that you're going to need for events here. Make sure you have something to write your name down on. Make sure you get there early. And make sure you check out the layout before you go. We were lucky that they were only letting people really in for this event in those 2 doors from what I could see. But there were like basement doors. There was, again, a second floor. Make sure you know the layout. Have something to write your name down on. And you get there early.